Good evening, I'm Jeff Koinange, and this is Jeff Koinange live at the Villa Rosa Kempinski. You know, if it's Thursday, it's all about inspiration. Now, work with me for a minute. I have to tell you this story because this is a heartwarming story. You're going to have to get the tissue boxes in a while because this is a great Kenyan story. So, a lot of you have heard me talking about going for a shoe shine every now and then at Valley Arcade. My good friend Peter Umbuna, he's there at the shoe shine store. I go there every once in a while. So a few months ago, I was there getting a shine and a lady walked up to me. And she said, look, my name is Priscilla Waidera. My daughter has written a book of poems. This is it. And she showed me the book of poems. And, you know, I said, okay, big deal, you know, poems, yeah, all right. And, you know, she wanted publicity. I wasn't sold. So, but before she left, she said she's writing a book about Kenya and patriotism and love of country. So I told her, when the book is out, let me know. I forgot about it for a while. This past week, I went back to Peterson, getting my shoe shine, and he says, listen, Jeff, remember that lady who brought the book about poems? She's dropped the next book. Her daughter actually wrote a book called My Country, My Story. And I looked inside and I said, oh, wow, okay, all right, 8, 9 years old, decent, not bad. And then I looked at the front and she had written a little something about it. She said, Dear Jeff Koinange, I hope you enjoyed reading my first book, which I didn't, but it's okay. Please read this book. Also, help me give a copy to Dr. James Mwangi, yeah, and Margaret Kenyatta. And then she ended by saying, I love you, Jeff Koinange. Signed, Natalie Wambui. So right away, I started reading the book. Person I didn't know, never met. She said, I love you, Jeff Koinange. So she left her number and I called her and her mother and I said, you know, come on over Thursday, let's talk about this. In the meantime, they told me, of course, they grew up very poor in Gong Town. The mother was homeless at some point. Tough story. So I called my friend Barnabas Wamoto, the acting general manager here at Kempinski, and I said, look, these people are coming all the way from Gong. Why don't we treat them to a dinner tonight at Kempinski? They're going to be coming all the way. They'll be leaving late at night. Let's treat them to dinner. Barnabas immediately, I'm telling you, this is the power of the human spirit, immediately told me, no, Jeff, this is what we're going to do. They're in Gong. We're going to send a limo to come pick them up. Bring them to the Kempinski. Give them VIP treatment. Everything from spa to restaurant to everything. That's what they decided to do. And on top of that, treat them to dinner and give them an overnight stay in their executive suite. He didn't know who these people were. Barnabas turned around and just showed the power of the Kenyan spirit. And right away, I'm telling you, man, I could tear if I was a crying kind of person, I'd be crying right now. Because that's what they did. They went, picked them up, brought them over, treated them, they had dinner, they had a great time. They've never been in a place like Kempinski, never been in a spa, never experienced anything like this. I tell you, folks, I'm inspired already. And we haven't even heard the story. So 9-year-old Natalie Wambui, 2 books later, her mother struggled raising her, bringing her up right, and helping her learn about patriotism in this country. They're here tonight. They don't have a Twitter handle yet, but Natalie's poems are on Facebook. If you go to Natalie's Poems on Facebook, that's where she is. Let's use my Twitter handle at Koinange Jeff. The hashtag we're using tonight, the title of her second book, My Country, My Story. Sit back, 9-year-old Natalie and 30-year-old Priscilla. Natalie, good to see you.
Thank you, Jeff.
Well, welcome to the bench.
Thank you.
Priscilla.
Thank you. It's a
Fantastic.
pleasure.
You have something to say. Go on. What is that poem? Go on.
It's life goes fast.
It's called Life
Goes fast.
Goes Fast. Go.
Life goes fast. Soon you'll be old. Maybe now you're young, but at the end of it all, your age is what you make out of it. Live some more, have some fun. Embrace your mistakes. Embrace your drama. You'll laugh about it many years down the line. Forgive everyone and make peace. You don't want your past to ruin your future. Live some more, have some fun. Take a chance, take a risk, break away. You have nothing to lose. If it's your life, you might lose it tomorrow. Your life is just but borrowed. Live some more, have some fun. While with your loved ones, be sure to tell them how you really feel. It could be the last time you ever see them. Make the best out of it. Live some more, have some fun. Think of how you want to be remembered. If it were in a movie setting, would it be worth watching? If you are dead for tomorrow, how would your today be like? Just live some more. Live today. Before it's too late, live some more. Thank you.
Well done. Live some more. Live for today, huh?
Yes.
Is that what you do? You live for today?
Yes.
Did you write those lyrics?
Yes.
You wrote the lines?
Yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
And your mom inspired you?
Yeah, she did.
Did you know this young lady was born to write?
I didn't know she was born to write, but I knew there was something because every child, Jeff, is born with something, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's only that maybe some of us as parents, we don't take the interest to try and discover, but it's there.
And she had lots of complications when she was born.
Yeah, she had a number of complications, and first we got a bit of confusion, being misdiagnosed for asthma, pneumonia, and then TB at some point.
Yeah.
And then we bumped into some very wonderful pediatricians from the UK, and we went to Kijabi and stayed there for a while, and then they detected that her heart had a few issues. So she was put on medication, and finally she survived. And now she has fully recovered.
Yeah.
And we've never wanted to put that as the front line of her story.
Sure.
Because now she's overcome that.
Was it serious?
Yeah, it was serious.
Could she have died?
I don't think she will have died because I believe God foresees our lives
Yeah.
even way before we were born.
Yeah.
But yes, it was life-threatening. It
Sure.
could have been worse.
Sure. And
Yeah.
before she was born, you were going through some hardships.
Yes, I did. She was born out of wedlock, and it wasn't in a very stable relationship.
Yeah.
And so breaking up with her dad, Ali, during the pregnancy was very hard for me. And at one time, I didn't even know where I was going to live. I was having a lot of struggle. And a church watchman at one time gave me somewhere to sleep. That was in a church at Nairobi Cinema, without letting his employer know who was the pastor, because otherwise I'd have been
So
kicked
what?
out.
He saw you outside the church in the streets, and he
Yes.
said, "Come and spend the night here."
Yes, I used to walk around town heavily paged, looking for work, and nothing was forthcoming because I'd gotten pregnant quite early in life, and I'd not gone through college or anything, and things were really tough. So no job was coming, and so you're just out there hustling, and someone just stretches their hand to assist you.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't pay my rent and support myself
Yeah.
for some time.
Wow. And you realized very early, Natalie, that your mother was struggling, right?
Yes.
You knew she was struggling.
Yeah.
Did you feel helpless? Did you feel you wanted to help her out?
Yeah, I did feel like I wanted to help her, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, you didn't know how to.
Yes.
And you started writing.
Yeah.
Okay, you started right. By the way, are you feeling a little chilly?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little chilly.
Okay, all right. It's a good thing I brought you this blanket, huh?
Thank you.
I think I got it in Gong Town or somewhere, near your house. Do you want? Is that okay?
Yes.
Can I put that around you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yes.
What do you say?
It's good.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So you started writing after you saw your mother watching Lupita Nyongo
Yeah.
give her acceptance speech at the Oscars.
Yes.
Right? Go on. Tell us that story.
I came home from school, and I found my mother in study room on her computer. I found her watching the Oscars, and she's the same person who always told me that you should not watch TV, you should focus on your studies. So she told me, go have a bath and join me as quickly as you can. I did as what she said, and I joined her. She told me that is Lupita Nyongo and we should keep our fingers crossed.
And she's Kenyan.
Yes.
And she's in America.
Yes.
She's about to win an Oscar.
Yes.
And
So we continued watching, and she told me that they were announcing the best supporting actress, and before we knew it, it was Lupita Nyongo. But when I heard her speech, she told every little child that their dreams are valid, that no matter what people tell them, they should let out their talent, and that triggered me to write the person.
right away.
Yes.
And you started writing.
Yes.
You started writing the poems, or you started writing My Country, My Story?
I started writing the poems. That was my first book.
Yeah.
And Kenya, My Country is my second book.
Yes.
Yes.
And the poems, how did they come to you? What inspired you?
It's because of the many things we go through in life, Jeff. Okay, I just take a book and words just flow, because I look for a topic like obedience. I say, what is obedience? You have to obey. So I write about obedience, and before you know it, I've completed a poem.
Just like that.
Yes.
She's gifted, this young lady, isn't she?
Yes, she's very gifted. And when she started writing poems, she started writing journals even before the poems, even before Lupita. And now after watching that speech, she told me, Mom, I'll write, and one day I'll change our lives through writing. You know,
She said
Natalie,
that.
maybe you can tell him about what you told me.
Go
Yes.
on.
I told her that when I start writing, maybe I can change her situation. Maybe I can get her out of that life through writing.
Do you believe you can do that?
Yes.
You know, I read somewhere your mother walks the streets of Nairobi with
Yes.
your books,
Yes, she does.
asking, convincing people to buy your books.
Yes, she does.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of a mother does that?
She's a very grateful mother.
Are you a grateful daughter?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You're gonna be famous one day?
I will.
You're not gonna stop writing?
I'm not going to stop.
Do you like school?
Yes.
Where'd you go to school?
I go to Naramat Academy.
Now who?
Naramat Academy.
Naramat.
Yes.
Oh, sounds like Aramat, but I'm just saying.
Naramat Academy.
Where is it?
It's in Gong, Matasia. Yes.
You were writing in this book, and by the way, I really enjoyed reading it. I mean, it's only 28 pages,
Thank you.
but I really enjoyed reading, especially when you talk about the bus ride to school.
Yes.
Go on. Tell people who haven't read. Go on.
Um,
So you would take the bus every morning
Yes, I will take the bus every morning
after having breakfast.
after having breakfast. But when we reach in Matasia, it's a very bumpy road.
It's a horrible road.
Yes,
Come on, you can describe it. It's horrible.
It's full of potholes. So whenever the tires step on it, I just feel like vomiting. So one day I went inside my class and I started feeling like I had a stomachache. But between class time, I started feeling like I'm vomiting. So the teacher told me to run in the bathroom and vomit. So I ran as quickly as he said. The next morning I took breakfast and still took the bus to school. But then my friend Grace told me, why are you feeling so?
Sick.
Yes.
Yes.
Why are you feeling so sick? So I told her I don't know, because I usually take breakfast in the morning, then catch my bus and I'm off to school. And she told me that you should not take breakfast. I told her, why not? I did not see the problem with taking breakfast. So she told me when she first came into the school, she took breakfast and she got the bus. But when she reached the classroom, she started feeling horrible. So her mother told her that she should not take breakfast because she will feel so bad inside.
So bottom line, you stopped taking breakfast,
Yes.
and you were okay in school.
Yes.
But that's not the issue. The issue is the roads are horrible.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And your message to the county government
Yes.
and the national government
Yeah.
was what?
I told them to fix the road because it's a problem for all of us. Even our teacher always teaches us about the Matasia Road. in social studies. So I sent a message to the county governor, and I told him to fix the road because it's so horrible.
Did he reply?
Yes, he told me that he will fix the road, and he announced it in Inoro TV.
And?
And he started fixing the road. It's better now.
It's better?
Yes.
Is it still bumpy?
It's a little bit bumpy.
Can it be better?
Yes.
If he's watching you right now,
Yeah.
what will you tell him? That's your camera there. He's watching you.
I want to tell him that he should fix the road because it's a problem for all of us. It's so muddy. It's full of potholes. Even our teacher discusses it in social studies. I want to tell him that he should fix the road, even if it's payment. But he should fix that.
Correct,
road.
especially for you kids.
Yes.
The next generation.
Yes.
Do you know that today the governor of Machakos, Dr. Alfred Mutua, have you heard of him?
Yes.
Dr. Alfred Mutua,
Yes.
he announced that Machakos is now a pothole-free county.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Pothole-free. He says if you see a pothole,
Yes.
report it,
All right.
and they'll fix it.
Okay.
Do you think your governor will ever do that to your county?
I hope so.
You hope so.
Yes.
I want to talk more about your book and how you were so impressed with Dr. James Mwangi, Equity CEO, and the Wings to Fly program. You talk about a young lady who benefited from that.
Yes.
And also a young lady whose mother died giving birth to her
Yes.
because there were no facilities. And you thanked First Lady Margaret Kenyatta for what she's doing with Beyond Zero.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff, right?
It's so amazing.
Huh?
It's so amazing.
Yeah, would you want to meet her?
Yes, I would want to meet her one day, and I want to give her a copy of my book.
Really?
Yes.
The same that you gave me?
Yes.
All right. She's an amazing young lady.
Yes,
It's
she
incredible.
is.
You
Yes.
just turned 9 last week, didn't you?
Yes. it
September
was-
29.
Yes.
A week ago today.
Yes.
You still think you're 8, but you're 9.
Yeah. I still think I'm 8, but I'm still 9.
So sweet. What a story. 9-year-old Natalie Wambui, double author, folks. She's written 2 books, and she says this is just the beginning. You're going to write many more, right?
Yeah. I
Because
can
My
write.
Country, My Story, this is just volume 1.
Yes. I'm going to write volume 5.
Volume 5. And then go to other things?
Yeah.
And you're going to get a bestseller one day?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know I wrote a book once, right?
Yeah. You wrote a book?
I'm sorry, what country do you live in?
I want to see your book.
Oh, wow. Through my African eyes. Oh my
Wow.
God.
Can you read?
Yes.
You can read?
Yeah.
Read loud.
To Natalie Wambui, you have inspired an entire generation with your stories. Keep telling them and keep reaching for the stars. God bless, Jeff Koinange.
That's what I'm talking about. You're going to
Wow.
read that.
Yes,
You promise.
I promise.
Tonight.
Yes, tonight.
Somebody say, oh my.
Oh my.
I love this kid. Natalie Wambui. You didn't know I wrote a book, did you?
Yes.
Natalie Wambui. I'm telling you, folks, you can overcome odds. That's what Natalie's showing. Her mother, Priscilla Waivera, homeless, being allowed into a church because she was heavily pregnant by some watchman. By the way, do you ever get in touch with him?
Yes, I did.
Tell me
he
after the
did.
break.
Okay.
Good story.
All right.
Well done. This is Inspiration Thursday like no other. Thanks to the Villa Rosa Kempinski. How was your stay, by the way?
It was marvelous.
Marvelous. I love it. I want you to tell me more about it after the break, all right? How the room is and how the restaurant was.
Okay. Yes.
Jeff, keep tweeting at Koinange Jeff, the hashtag My Country, My Story. What a story. And everybody, every one of you out there has a story to tell. Just listen to the 9-year-old. This is just the beginning. Jeff Koinange live at the Villa Rosa Kempinski takes a break. We'll be back. Plenty more ahead. Back in a moment. You want me to use my fire extinguisher at some point?